Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly. If you're new here, you should totally subscribe, but if you're not new, thank you for coming back. It's really fast talking. Okay, let's settle down, Molly. Today's video is something that I haven't really done on my channel before, and it is how to have a stress-free finals week. Isn't that just music to your ears? So yeah, basically I just have like 10 tips that I'm gonna share with you guys that I think would be really beneficial to know for finals week. Number one is to wear cute but also comfy outfits. I noticed this about myself a lot. If I'm in just like a really basic like sweatpants and a sweatshirt, hair in a bun kind of outfit, I don't feel like as put together and ready for my finals. I don't know what it is. It's some psychological thing that goes on in my brain, but if I actually try and think about what I'm wearing ahead of time, I feel more put together the next day. Try it out, see if it works for you. Number two is to go to a coffee shop or basically just somewhere outside of your house that will get you focused on your work, because I know me personally, when I'm inside my apartment, I just feel like so scatterbrained and like I could go on my phone for hours and just procrastinate everything. But if I go to a bookstore or a coffee shop or something along those lines, I'm so focused and so determined to get my work done, so that way I can leave and go do other fun things. So yeah, I recommend leaving your house or apartment and going to a coffee shop or just somewhere like a library where you can study. Number three is this really cool website called LUVO. Basically, LUVO Learn is a website where it helps college kids do better on their exams, and it can also help you earn some extra money if you already have a study guide. So basically this whole website is just all geared towards making sure you get a good grade on your finals. What you can do is buy other students' study guides that are already pre-made, so if you're in a pinch to like get a study guide and you don't have time to make one but you have time to study, this is the perfect website for you. It's just like that last minute hack that will really help you guys get a good grade on your final. You can search on the website by school or by courses, so for example like History 101, or you can also search just by class, so like you could search biology or algebra or something along those lines and study guides would pop up. I feel like this always happens to me, but it'll be like 2 a.m. and I'm just about done studying, but there's one thing I just don't quite understand and no one is picking up their phones. You can go on this website and they have tutors that will live chat with you and they can help you figure out what you're not getting. They offer a bunch of things like textbook outlines, lecture notes, flashcards, and even like live video tutorials, which I know I'm like really into video tutorials because they help me so much more for some reason. I don't know what it is. If you've already aced your exams, you guys can post your study guides onto this website and then other people could buy them so you could make extra money. You're just like, yes, thank God I like tried on the study guide because now I'm making a profit off of it. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's just like, you know, your little study buddy, but it's a website instead. It's not a buddy, it's just a website. I don't know what could be more perfect in this day and age. So I'm going to leave a link to LUVO Learn down below. Make sure to go check it out so that way you guys can ace all of your finals. I know you guys probably want to get good grades on them, and I feel like this would definitely help you out. The next thing I have written down on my list is to have snacks with you all the time. That way, when you go to a place to study, you're not just like thinking about food the whole time. You're like, oh my god, I can't wait to get out of here because I want to go get a burger. No, bring a granola bar with you so that way you're not hungry and you're not thinking about food. See you, I know what you're thinking about when you're trying to study. Food. It happens. It's human. Spotify, you know, it just has so many playlists that you can search from. I think they have like every single mood that I've ever felt in my entire life on their database. So you can go from all-nighter to just a regular study playlist. They have plenty of those and they really help me. For some reason, silence makes me feel really uncomfortable. Am I the only person who feels this way? I don't know what it is, but silence, it's just like, ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I need background noise of some sort. So I like to play like a Spotify study playlist in the background. It keeps me focused. It's nice. Stress-free, you know? That's the point of this video. Next thing, make a list and stick to it. I love making lists. Oh my gosh, I live for it. Make one every single night before I go to bed, and it basically at the top of it, I was watching Claudia's vlog, I think, and she was saying how instead of writing to-do list, I write things I want to accomplish, or just something along those lines to make it sound like I want to do these things. I don't have to do them. I want to. Get where I'm going with it? It's just kind of like that positivity thing. So yeah, just write down, you know, things that you want to accomplish on a list, and then if you're like me and you're really competitive, you're like, I need to get everything checked off the list. If it's the end of the night and you're looking at your list and you're just like, oh my god, there's one thing left on it and it's so simple, I'm just gonna do it right now. See, if you're competitive, you're just like, I need to get everything checked off this list, and if this is so simple, why would I not do it right now? And you finish everything. It's beautiful. The next thing is definitely something that I do not follow as well as I should, but it's getting sleep. So important for your health, and you guys, I swear I'm trying to fix this problem, but sometimes I just don't go to bed all night. It's really bad. Don't do that. Go to sleep. When I actually do fall asleep, I love going to bed at like 9:30 like an old woman, and then waking up at 7 and you're just like so ready for the day because you're not as tired. Who would have thought? I just always feel so much better and less stressed when I wake up earlier in the mornings. Something about early mornings, you guys, it really makes me feel so much more productive in my day. So try going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. I know what you're thinking, like, Molly, Netflix is really tempting. Yeah, it is, but sometimes you just have to shut your computer and deal with reality for a little while. So do that. You can watch Netflix during winter break, trust me, it'll still be there. Something I've been doing a lot recently is spacing out my workload. So what I do is the day that they give a homework assignment out, I start it that day and then I do a little bit every single day. So that way, the day that it's due, you're not super stressed and you're like, oh my god, I still have to write a 10-page paper. You're just like, oh my god, all I have to do is write one more paragraph and my essay is done. Just do it. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is the worst thing. It is your biggest enemy in finals. Trust me. If you don't procrastinate, you will be ready and you won't be stressed out at all. It'll be like the easiest thing in the entire world. Something kind of weird about myself is I can't fall asleep if I know that there is clutter anywhere around me. I just can't fall asleep. It gives me anxiety. So I recommend having like a really clean space while you're studying or before you go to bed at night, because that way your brain isn't so scattered thinking about the mess or like other things. You just can relax with an open mind. Is that the right term? Open mind? Empty brain? What am I saying? Basically just like keep it clutter free, people. Don't have a mess around. No one wants that. You want it to be nice and clean and refreshing, so that way you don't feel like dragged down by your clutter. Okay, so the last tip for you guys is something that I've been doing recently, and it's basically on days when I have plans to just study all day or to work on projects all day, what I like to do is break it up in the middle, so around like 2 o'clock-ish, I would say. I go to the gym. It really helps so much. I know they say this all the time, but I never really believed them, that it helps a lot to relieve stress when you go to the gym. You can just like work out everything, all your anger and everything like that, and you just leave feeling so much better and so much happier, and that way you can study for the second half of the day feeling really good. Yeah, I recommend trying it, you know, maybe just go on like a little walk or a run if you're up to it, or the elliptical, just something, a bike. I love biking. But just something along those lines will really help you guys out, I feel. So that was everything for my video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Definitely make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. I'm like punching you, I feel like. Thumbs it up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, the little red button down below if you aren't already, so that way you can see new videos from me. Actually, leave a comment down below of the final that you're most scared for. I'm really curious what you guys are like really afraid of. For me, when I was in high school, it was always like the science field. Oh, biology, chemistry, physics. No, X. I hated those. Anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you again in my next video very soon. Bye!